That's Christian. I'm Goblin, and Fred Vogel. You're watching QVC.
What's up? Welcome to Quality Vine Cinema. I'm Christian.
And I'm Bones.
And I'm Goblin.
And we are here to kind of explain where the fuck we've been.
We're back, baby. Woo!
Between Wasteland and birthday and trying to finish up the comics. But yeah, we'll kind of going into what we were doing and what we are doing because we got a lot of shit, actually. We're almost overwhelmed with projects now, which is good.
Bones and I did stuff too.
Over fucking whelmed, dude. We did a very artistic video that if you want to see, message me. Yeah, we took a little summer break too, because like Christian said, we've just been overwhelmed with shit, like mentally and work-wise. I
got tired of pushing projects back.
But one of the best things that did happen during the break was fucking Cinema Wasteland.
Fuck yeah.
We hung out with Fred Vogel and Nathan Rumler and a bunch of other people where we watched a 60-year-old Thai woman crush a can with her vagina. And we have a video where I get the can thrown at me and I lick it in front of Fred Vogel, which was awesome.
I don't remember that one. I saw the crushing one. I want to see the whole extended cut.
It was a great time. I kissed Rumler on the lips, which
you did.
Bonus points.
You weren't apparently the only one. He was going on a kissing frenzy.
Oh yeah, he kissed Seb. He kissed several other people. I know.
I was like, where was I? God damn it!
I know.
I have kissable lips.
Oh, I was for that entire time. I just wasn't getting lip action.
We got to see Tiny Tom Savini.
Yeah. Who was very mad.
He was very mad the whole time.
Christian kind of pissed off Tom Savini. I was too embarrassed to even say a fucking word to him.
I know. I did hi Tom, and he was just like
and he wasn't happy when Christian said that. Like before Christian said that either.
And I was standing in line to check into my room and he walked right in front of me and I was like, "Oh, hi Tom."
Yeah.
And then he complained about meatballs.
Yeah. And then me, Christian, and my girlfriend Brianna ate like dinner next to Naomi Grossman from American Horror Story.
Yeah,
didn't even know it was her till halfway through the fucking dinner.
I was sitting right next to her. I didn't know until pretty much you left. Even though you said to like the show, I was like, "What show?" And then afterwards you explained, like, "Oh,
yeah, I did." I was embarrassed. I literally just said, "Hey, I love your show." It's like she's in 3 fucking seasons. It's not even her show.
One of us got completely blacked out and hung out with Felissa Rose. So
I did. Apparently, I woke up to a photo. I have no memory of this, but JP from 22 Shots and Moods and Horror. I love that fucker. Apparently, we hung out with her for like over an hour, and I didn't even know. I was so blackout.
Got to see some good movies. Carousel 3, shout out Steve. Bathtub Shark Attack, shout out Madeline.
That was
Madeline's a sweetheart. Pick up Bathtub Shark Attack. It's worth it.
Both those are great.
Oh, dude,
lots
it was great.
Puns.
Definitely
lots of puns.
It's
like a movie.
Watch the first two. Watch the first two first.
Well, I couldn't handle the Wasteland screening rooms. The AC was broken, so it was just a bunch of people packed in, sweating constantly, and I was having a fucking panic
that's
attack.
why I enjoyed Carousel because everyone was in sleepaway camp for Carousel 3, so I was like, fuck it. It was like a group of like 20 people.
I pissed down the hallway because I was
he had to borrow my pajamas, which my drunk self apparently wasn't very happy
about.
I
was on the 3rd floor, I didn't have my key or something like that, and I was like, well, let's try to make it to the top, and I was already struggling by then, so I was just like, yeah, I didn't make it.
You did cool pants out of it.
I did. I'm wearing them right now.
It worked out in the end.
Oh yeah, you got some cool Cannibal Holocaust pants out of it. So
yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm glad that you pissed yourself. I wouldn't known those existed. And then I bought my pair after that.
Well, there you go. Sometimes it's good to piss your pants. Yeah,
no, but also Joe Bizarro, he was super fun to hang out with, get drunk with.
Yeah, it's a shame the movie thing didn't work out.
Yeah, we had something planned to shoot with him, but some shit happened, and it's a long story.
I was going to be a mass killer, and I was going to kill the big boobed lady from Murder Size, Jessa, so that would have been cool, but audio issues prevailed.
Basically, just fucking come to Cinema Wasteland, get fucked up with us, and come hang out with all the great filmmakers that are there. And
Yeah.
next year we will have a table
Yeah.
with Silus. We're gonna fucking make sure this shit happens. We'll have shit to sell. It'll be awesome.
Come say
Yeah.
hello to your favorite Carnage crew.
So he's got a lot of good stuff, and we really have done a lot of stuff with him, and like we have a lot of things to, a lot of thanks from him. So it's just kind of makes sense.
Oh,
Yeah.
Silus?
Yeah.
Silus helps us so
Yeah.
fucking much. And I mean, you see the artwork at the beginning of every episode. You've seen the Clown Gore stickers if you're a fan of ours and follow us. So you see everything Silus does, and he has so much more. So definitely support him.
Silus is my boy. Silus does everything.
Actually, and he just came out with a fucking book.
Already the Anthropophagus, Silas's kid's book that's been in the works for a while. He did all the art, and his friend did the story to it.
Yeah,
But it's
pretty cool.
No, it's super cool. Yeah,
It's still available from him. You can find him on Instagram. We'll post a link down below because I don't remember exactly.
Oh, it's super
Yeah,
cute.
it's-
And I already read it to my friend's kid who's 4, and she loved it. Yeah, I'm buying her a copy too. So definitely pick it up before all of them get stolen.
Yeah, it was like
there's
40
gonna be
copies,
yeah,
something
there
like
was 50, I think, but there's gonna be a second releasing. We talked about it at Wasteland. I gave him some
48.
some advice about it. Yeah, there's gonna be a second printing eventually, but make sure you get the first printing before you're just kind of fucked and you have to wait. But it's super sweet. If you have kids, this is a way to start them into horror.
Yeah, so Wasteland was a great fucking time. Always hanging out with the family is great. But one thing we are excited about now is Christian and I I directed a short, he directed a short. Bones, was there when that short was made.
Cinematography and acting, excuse me.
Yeah, so this is a family.
Acting.
This
Getting
is a
hit by
family
a table.
release.
Acting.
Yeah. Well, this is the first full QVC family release where we have all three worked on something that's going to be on a DVD together.
Which is the Flesh and Blood collection from New Film Order. It's actually a QVC New Film Order crossover DVD, but we're super fucking pumped about it. Pre-orders are live right now, and we'll post that link down below. But it's gotten some pretty good reviews from the shorts that have been seen by people. And do you want to talk about Sodme a little bit with that?
It just actually surprisingly got a review by Jay Creepy of Severed Cinema, and very surprised by the response to it. I mean, not to gloat on it, but basically kind of calling it a gory masterpiece of sorts of his tale of Wakita Sod. And he figured it out pretty much right on it, and he didn't miss anything. He definitely figured out. I mean, it's only 5 minutes, but for 5 minutes, I mean, it has a lot going on with it. So, and he figured out everything.
It was definitely the best review that I've ever gotten on something I've worked on. He talked about the shots, he talked about everything, and yeah, the masterpiece comment kind of fucking blew me away. And I mean, it's odd me still to this day has some of my favorite shots I've ever done behind a camera.
It was a great thing, and I'm glad that it's cool to see something that I just randomly kind of thought of, put together and pieced together, seeing it actually as a thing, and then becoming even more of a thing with doing it as like an anthology. It's really cool.
Put a lot of work and mostly preparation into that. We shot that and almost completely edited it in one day, but it was some weird creative process to where we were just able to pound it out. And it's never been like that before. And I've never felt that good before, to where something is just so clear and fits so well together.
We will eventually be putting out a release of just the short, but what we're going to do is have a lot of behind the scenes. So basically it's a 5-minute short, but you're paying for like an hour and something of behind the scenes stuff.
And if anything, we'll throw in an extra short in there, I'm sure.
Yeah, or a bunch of trailers, because I'm going to be doing.
I have a short you could put on there.
Oh yeah,
an official Quality Violent Cinema release where it's like only us, tech thing or something like that.
Yeah,
and
that'd be awesome.
And their short has poop.
And if anyone wants to see it without that, I did make a family-friendly version to show my parents without that scene in it.
That's the most pivotal scene in the movie. That's like Forrest Gump without the running.
It's the last scene we shot for a reason. I had him bend down with his pants on so I could set it all up, and I'm like, okay, I'm gone, clean up, and then I'll be back.
And you'll see that in the behind the scenes footage.
No, I don't. I think I stopped the camera pretty much. I don't think he's gonna see. I don't think I recorded during.
Just you crab walking across.
You'll get that.
You did wipe your ass before you turned the camera off.
Oh, okay.
with his bare hand,
'cause
and then
you've
just
seen it.
smothered it on the stop button.
I've
He
seen it.
probably
Yeah, I
watched it on
shot it.
repeat.
We did. We had
No,
to watch
you-
everything on repeat, which
Well,
was
I know.
horrible. Like when we were editing it that night, we watched the same scenes over and over again. And the
Hey, we
shooting
got that
scenes-
edited in like an hour or so. It's pretty good.
Hey, you guys
Oh,
want to make a Goose Milk compilation? We got to watch all 4 of them over and over and over.
he had a solid shit. He literally did not shit all day. He waited to drink coffee until like right before we were filming, and like it was planned.
Yeah.
No wonder he threw the table so aggressively.
That hurt.
He's like, let's hurry up, I gotta go.
Okay. So just for the listeners
The
to
last
know,
shot, huh? Last shot, huh? All
the
right.
behind the scenes are gonna be hilarious because I got hurt several times through that. And when I got thrown, like when he grabs me and throws me onto the ground, I threw myself because I didn't think he was gonna throw me that
Oh,
hard.
his legs go all the way up. We cut it before it, but his legs go like.
We cut as soon as my legs went up, but my legs were standing in the air and I was out of breath
Like a dead
because
cat.
I hit the ground so hard.
I've seen pro wrestlers take easier slams than this one.
Dude, I threw myself in it hard. I thought he was just gonna grab me and I was gonna throw myself, but he actually grabbed me and threw me too. I'm like, oh fuck.
And then I actually
No.
punched him.
Yeah. Oh, well, that was my idea. Yeah.
Yeah. You told me to.
I
I want you to punch me. I'm like,
Hit me as hard as you can.
Well, I punched myself and I felt around the gas mask and I'm like, okay, this part hurts. So just don't punch me right here. I'm to hold this.
So I just
But
kinda
he was going
kept going
both
on the
fists.
sides of each side. Just up side punching the fuck out of him.
I thought it was just gonna be
Fisted.
one side and he was going both ways. But the moral of the story is the behind the scenes are going to be hilarious, and I think the solo release is definitely going to be worth your time and entertainment value.
Yeah.
And then I made a short too.
Goblin short's amazing. I'm considering Goblin short with Jack Mole Vanity because if any of you know me, I'm not like huge into fetish stuff, but the ones that are good are fucking great. Goblin short, the way it's edited, Jacob Green did a great job, and the way that the footage flows consistently. And like I even told Goblin, like there's some brutal fucking scenes that even the faked ones where he's punching her, it seems so fucking real. But like you use that WWE trick you're talking about. But Bloodlust XXX is fucking amazing. And Goblin's a little self-deprecating, but it is an amazing fucking short that the family's brought up.
The
Say
best
something.
review I've gotten of it is if you like slappy, rapey, coked up Lucifer Valentine type shit with no budget, then buy this. And just for the record, Christian is not Lucifer Valentine. I just want to put that out there for the record, no matter what TikTok says.
Just so you know, I think still right now, if you look up Lucifer Valentine, my face pops up as
On
the
Google.
director on Google.
Yeah, before you actually hit search and you
Yeah.
look up Lucifer Valentine.
But
in the
apparently, if
search
you click, it
results,
has
it's
me as
amazing.
composer on like Apple phones and stuff, so it's weird.
But yeah, no, I came up with a short. It's violent and sick and fetishy and sexy and disgusting. So
It's
yeah,
awesome.
on the Flesh and Blood collection from New Film Order with Sodomy. I don't know what
Yeah, I
happened.
haven't made much since Angela's chapter, so it'll be interesting to see. So getting into releases, we actually have a big announcement, which is pretty cool for the Clown Gore mixtape. It's kind of getting its rounds. We did do the 40 little white sleeve stuff. If you got one, you got one. More of a handout. Gave one to Fred Vogel, gave one to Dave Parker, and he actually gave just a quick little shout out of it on his last one of his last videos, which is cool. I mean, it was a quick little thing, and he called it the clown, but it's the clown. It's not even the clown. It's funny because it's not even. It's just supposed to be Clown Gore mixtape. Just know that.
It's fine. He still calls me Brom Bones, so I'm not holding my breath for him to get anything right when it comes to names.
At least you don't have Sick on Cinema telling you to gobble these nuts.
And also, by the way, if you did get one of those things, those little QR codes that I did in the back, I didn't do it right, so I did it within a thing I didn't want to have to pay a monthly subscription on. So I just decided to do it just as a Cinema Wasteland thing. So it was basically, if you didn't scan it during that weekend, then it just doesn't work. The big announcement with that, Clown Gore is going to be having a release with domestic terrorism records, which is really cool. It's going to be limited to 20, so it's definitely something to look out for and keep your eye out. It's going to be probably an extended cut. I don't know by how much because I don't want it to be too crazy. But what I am going to do, which I decided, is I'm going to do 4 trailers for the TV party. So you're going to have basically a trailer for everything. I've already created a trailer for one of them, but I didn't create trailers for all 4. So, and that way, if later on you want to get the TV party collection, which I plan on doing, I'm going to do a number 5 and kind of cap it there and just do like a huge Blu-ray release type thing. Maybe through domestic terrorism again. We'll see.
And for those who don't know what the TV party things are, what are they?
Thanks for asking. TV party is basically kind of a mixed match of all kinds of craziness.
Yeah, they have a lot of cool unknown content, fun porn, and crazy animations and stuff.
But yeah, that's really cool. And then also the actual Clown Gore release, when I do a DVD, is going to be pushed back probably until the end of the year. So that's what I'm aiming for, because I'm still waiting on Silus to finish the cover, which is going to be fucking awesome, the way he was describing it and what we were kind of deciding with it. So if you thought the sticker was bad, just wait. But
it'll be just in time for Christmas. Perfect stocking stuffer for your grandma. Shout out Lucifer. Balloons.
Oh, dude, Lucifer's fucking things in that was my favorite part. The way she looks at it, like when she's, like her fucking facial features are amazing.
And then the next thing we're going to be printing and getting going as well, and probably around the same time, to be honest, the Symbolicus 3.
Symbolicus 3!
Which I have a part and Bones has a part. I did a little bit of I'm technically director, which I still feel weird about, to be honest. I'm more of an editor in that part.
But yeah, Symbolicus 3. Fucking
Symbolicus 3!
Symbolicus 3!
First short I ever did. This motherfucker saved my ass. He whipped me in it. Did a couple of the camera shots. Yeah, he helped me stab the pussy.
And then I did the editing for the White Gardenia, and then also I was claimed, and yours. And then I also was claimed as director for it because I basically took all the artistic vision of it and took over the project.
One thing I'm mad about is I never got the Symbolicus Gordron. The Symbolicus 3 release they did with like all 3 of them. Like it looked sick, and it actually had one of mine as like one of the poster arts in it.
I don't have the newest one that they did. They have a different version of it, but
they have a different version. I thought.
Yeah, there's 2 different versions of it, and the other one you can still get.
So we can't talk about Symbolicus without repping the good old boy Marcus Cook, fucking one of great friend to the QVC family, fucking sweetheart.
Wow.
Like
Love Marcus.
Marcus is one of the sweetest guys you'll ever met. Make sure you support him. Hit him up for releases. If you want some effects done in your film, hit that motherfucker up. Like he is the most talented effects artist in the indie scene and fucking blows half of fucking Hollywood out the water.
Or I'll just give you like, just look at this YouTube video and this link and just do it like this. It's just super easy.
Oh yeah, his knowledge is insane.
Yeah.
I ask him about shit that has nothing to do with special effects, and that motherfucker still knows. He's a genius.
He's a top tier creative. Like,
is this conspiracy theory podcast still going? Do you know?
He has a few episodes on back burner, but he's working on other stuff. Marcus does a haunt. If you want to check it out, I'm sure you can message him. It's in Illinois. So through September and October, he's super busy. So he doesn't do much besides the haunt. He has a lot on his plate. He always works on stuff. He edits, he's doing visual effects now, which is cool.
He's literally a god amongst men. That dude puts in so much fucking work and gets like very little credit outside of the underground.
So another project that we have going on, we have the White Gardenias doing a Bible Anthology. I am going to be doing the editing of it, kind of just a commission of different people. Like Brock has one.
Lucifer. Shout out Lucifer again.
Lucifer, Jonathan Doe, Jack Morvanity, Vivian K, Quintero, Eric Fox. Eric Fox is going to be in it.
And I'm going to try to do one. I'm going to try to get it done in November and get it done in a month.
I dropped out because I didn't have enough people for what I needed to do.
Yeah.
Again, I'm supporting by buying it.
But with all the projects, I I'd rather kind of focus on the editing than maybe making the short. So I might just focus on the editing.
But yeah, the Bible Anthology is going to be super cool. It's a complete artistic, slightly horror, extreme indie version retelling of the Bible, similar to Wakefield Poole's Bible. If you've seen that, the great gay version of it that Vinegar Syndrome put out. But yeah, it goes through each different books of the Bible, through each different sort of essential characters, and it plays a huge part. Also, if you've already seen, he plays a character in my short as well, for the Book of Numbers. I'm pretty proud of what I did. Also, I made if you're confused about the ending, it's a joke, because I think the Bible's a joke, but I really appreciate Daniel reaching out, because he did ask me to do this. And I think that the Bible Anthology is going to have a lot of different perspectives, a lot that aren't positive, but I'm sure he's gotten a few people who are Christians. It's going to be really, really fun. And as Christian has known, it's going to be a huge overtaking. At the moment, it's like 2 hours and whatever fucking minutes long. It's going to be a huge, huge magnum opus of a project.
It might end up being 3 hours long, and that's with me trying to edit it down. So we'll see.
It should be fun, though. I mean, the Bible's long and dreary to get through, and you might skip through some parts.
One of those things you maybe don't sit down and watch all at once, just kind of get to.
Or do hallucinogenics and sit down and watch it all. So the Bible Anthology was my most recent short, but thankfully, I'm getting into a feature, and I'm starting an Indiegogo for it. It's going to be an erotic body horror film with a pretty big star attached to it, and some pretty awesome people from the underground. Of course, Osprey Angel from Broke-Castlevania. They're going to be a part of it. They've already been such an amazing help. They're getting a writing credit, definitely. It's going to be an insane Indiegogo. I'm going to need a lot of money, and if I don't make enough for it, it's just going to take longer. I'm going to pay my own way through it. Keep a lookout for that on my Instagram. It should be up hopefully sometime soon. I'm waiting on a couple things. One of them, Silus, doing the cover art, which he came up with this insane, awesome idea for it. That's going to be on posters and t-shirts and a bunch of awesome stuff. If you love David Cronenberg's Videodrome and Midnight in Paris by Woody Allen for some weird fucking reason that my crazy heart wanted to go to, then you'll love it.
I like how we've talked about Silus like 3 times already, and every time we have to say he's doing fucking amazing art. We've already seen it. Like, that's how fucking good he is.
Oh, dude, yeah. Like, seriously, like we got on a call together about talking about the cover art, because like I had like very vague, I had no clue what I wanted. Came up with this first idea. I'm like, that's fucking perfect. This is why I trust you. Like, everything that you come up with right away, you know what I want, you know it, and you do it perfectly. You fucking do what you do, baby.
And also, we haven't said it before, but subscribe to his YouTube channel. He posts some fucking hilarious shit.
Dude, Silas's YouTube channel's the shit.
We're gonna post all of Silas's links in the description, but check out his YouTube, check out his fucking art, like all that shit. He's a great fucking dude, and he's hella creative. The way he sees things and envisions things is beyond anyone I've ever met.
His YouTube channel, though, is so entertaining, and is
if you like horror gaming streams.
Oh, dude, and not even just that. Like, he does like really weird short like skits where he's like,
buy my art, I'll fucking kill myself.
Buy my art, I'm gonna kill myself. If you see me at Wasteland, roast me. Whoever wins is when I blow my fucking brains out from your roast.
Buy me a straight jacket, because this white boy needs a padded cell.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, I'm fucking cooked, man.
So another big reason why we kind of took a break is I want to kind of figure out and lay out exactly how it's going to work, because it became kind of difficult to, find time with everything. And so now I'm going to be kind of splitting up everything monthly, but every week is going to be something kind of different, because I realize that I basically have 4 things going on, because I have the Name That Whore, which is going to be kind of like this little game show thing and giving everybody an opportunity to guess what top 10 picks, which are going to be like later in the month. So basically everything's going to be topic based. So we might pick creature feature. So we'll do a 10 thing where you get a minute each, basically, of those 10 films that we are going to be talking about. We're giving you opportunity to maybe guess it. The screening stream on our Patreon will be for the Patreon exclusives, and is basically us just bullshitting over one of the films that we picked based on that topic. And then on the third week, we will actually do a public review of that film, more of like an actual serious review of it and kind of like our opinions of the film. And then going into the fourth week, that will be our big topic episode slash top 10. Because I don't want to do, I think it got too much if we were talking about like 50 films an episode. So I figured it'd be kind of a lot more fun too, kind of simplifying it and do it just 10. So basically it'd be after the movie that we picked and everything, it would be 3 for each of us. And then we just kind of talk about those 3 picks, make it easy for all of us and for you to follow and not have to be like, I am never going to watch 50 of these fucking films they just talked about.
Because I barely do anyways.
Yeah, the sexploitation episode was fun, but it took at least 2 months of my life of constantly only watching sex. And I was literally telling my girlfriend, like, I don't think I could ever watch sex again. Like, fuck it.
And coming soon, we're going to be covering porn parodies with sitcoms.
I know, right? We're just like, what are you talking about? You're gonna have to be watching a lot of porn parodies soon.
I know, which I'm happy about. I've been watching them and I've been buying them constantly for like 2 months now. But I mean, I've been watching porn parodies for fucking 10 years, probably 10 years. I've been watching them constantly.
Yeah, I love porn parodies.
I love porn parodies. They're the fucking best. I looked at you because it was, never mind. Fuck you. But yeah, I think it's the new format's gonna be really cool. We'll definitely throw a couple interviews here and there.
Yeah, and all that will be spontaneous because that's hard to time. So
yeah. It's hard to. Oh, sorry. Go for it, Goblin.
And speaking of interviews, Christian and I actually have one coming up.
Yeah, we're getting interviewed.
So yeah, Christian and I are doing an interview soon on the Split Your Head podcast. So be on the lookout for that, where we're talking about the Flesh and Blood collection. We will have some interviews of our own on QVC coming up. Got some good names in the pipeline. Just got to plan it out. But yeah, Christian's not Lucifer Valentine.
We appreciate you guys staying tuned with us. I know we've been gone for a long time, and I just appreciate you guys staying with us, supporting us, and I hope you guys are looking forward to our next future project.
Yeah. We'll definitely try to be posting more consistently from now on. We did take our break and now we're back for a while. So until Bones goes and makes his $1 million feature-length movie that he's starting his Indiegogo for.
Not even close to $1 million, but whatever. Yeah.
And so for Quality Violent Cinema, I'm Goblin.
I'm Bones.
I'm Cyrus.
And I'm Christian.